Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video where today I'm going to be showing you guys how you make a randomized Hunger Games chest for your Hunger Games maps. So let's get into it. In front of me, as you can see, we have this chest and a lever. If I pull the lever and then flick it real fast, we got a golden apple, a carrot, and some raw mutton. But if I do that again, oh, we land on the same one. Let's try to get a different one. We got a iron axe, flint, and steel. And let's see if we can get a third random one. Oh, that time we get a wooden axe, potato, and diamond boots. And we could keep doing this and get a random chest 9 times, because that's how many I have a preset. So, first, let's get into how this is all working, and then we will get into how you can build it for your Minecraft world. So to start things off, the way I'm activating my system is simple. If I display my scoreboard right now, let's go to display, and let's display it on our sidebar, and there. Alright, so now if I were to turn this on, what's going on is I am adding a score of 1 to the pig right here. You could use a tagged armor stand or something like that if you only want one entity to appear on your scoreboard. If I do grab a pig and I place more down, as you can see, it adds more to the scoreboard, but it doesn't affect anything. It doesn't change anything. There could be 50 pigs on here. There could be like 100 entities. It would not change the system. I just, I got lazy and just decided to do a pig, but you could do whatever entity you would like. And again, I activate this using a lever. You could activate it doing whatever you'd like. It really does not matter. So now we're adding 1 to our scoreboard time for this pig. Well, if I just did that, obviously it would go up and just keep going 1 up and just go on forever. But as you can see, every time it hits 10, it restarts. So what exactly is happening? And right over here is where all of that is going on. So we have 10 command blocks and we have our 9 chests. Our 9 chests represent our 9 different slots that we have available for that chest over there. So each of these chests have a preset inventory, and all I'm doing is I'm cloning one of these chests and replacing over there. Since I turned it on, as you can see, I can't open it because it's constantly replacing this chest with one of those chests, and that's how it's going on. It's cloning one of these and putting it over there. So then we have these command blocks right here. So since I have 9 chests, I need 10 command blocks. The reason is this right here is telling it when it gets to 1 to clone this and put it over there. So if it stops on 1, it's going to clone this one and place it over there. Now, it keeps going all the way to 9. And the reason we don't have 10 chests, even though we have 10 command blocks, is because right here, when it hits 10, it restarts. We can't have the same number. I can't have 9 replace the item, clone the chest here and put it over there, and also reset the score, because I would never stop on that, because it would reset it. That's the reason you need to have, count up to 1 more than the amount of chest you need. So the other thing before we get into the tutorial is that we are using 1 command block for pretty much this whole thing. Well, 1 command. The command is right here. Again, all commands will be in the description down below in order. And it pretty much all this is doing right here is it's figuring out if our scoreboard reaches that number and then running a command. For this one, it resets it when it hits 10. This one is going to clone one of the blocks over here and replace it with the one over here. So, now that you've seen what's going on, let's get into the tutorial. I'm over in my tutorial testing area, and as you can see, we have 3 chests in front of me, and this one has a golden chest plate, iron chest plate, and a diamond chest plate. Along with those 3, we also have what I like to call our display chest. This is the chest like over there that displayed your items. So far it's empty because none of these command blocks are on. So let's get into pretty much how we start this. So obviously you're going to need your amount of chests. This is tileable. You can have as many chests as you would like. For the demonstration, I am having 3. You could have 50, 5, 2, whatever you would like. So once we have our chest down, we are then going to start actually typing in commands. So first command we're going to need to type in is /scoreboard objectives, and then we're going to add our scoreboard. I'm going to name mine just, oh, not like that, like that. The reason I'm naming my chest is because it's the easiest for me to remember. Name yours whatever is easiest for you, or you could just copy what I'm doing, because that's the easiest way for you to do this. So then we are going to do one last thing to this and type in dummy. Your command has to be exactly like this, except name it whatever you'd like. You could name it L, you could name it anything you'd like. I'm just gonna change mine back to my chest. So then enter, and we've created our new objective, which is just a dummy, so it doesn't do anything unless we tell it to do something. So then we are gonna place down 4 command blocks. The reason we have 4 is we have 3 detecting which of those it needs to clone over there, and 1 resetting it. I talked about this over there, but you always are gonna need 1 resetting it. So I've already put in a few of these commands, and again, these are all in the description down below, so you can just copy and paste instead of looking at your screen and worrying. It will be in order in the description, so do not worry. So let's get into what all of these say. So we're going to start with this one, which is simply just resetting our score. So as you can see, right here is where it really matters. So whatever you named your objective, put right where the word chest is. If you named your objective chest, you're fine. If you named it something else, put it there. This number right here also matters. It matters because if I had 10 chests, then I need the number 11 here. If I had 50, I need the number 51 in here. You know, it's pretty easy to understand, but you might accidentally miss that, and it might stress you out a lot because you don't understand what's wrong. So once you have that in, obviously you need it repeating and always active, and you're done. That command block for resetting your score, once it's cycled through those, it's functional now. So then we move on to these 3 right here. So these 3, I have not put in the coordinates yet, because I wanted to do that with you guys. But all we're doing for these 3 is we're taking the coordinates of this chest, and we're putting it right here. So how we're going to do that is we're going to start with our golden chest plate right here. So I'm going to stand on top here, and I'm going to do /clone, and then as you can see, it gives me a list of these 3. You can literally just click on the bottom one right here. It's super simple, and then we're going to click on it again, because we want it to clone just this block alone. And then we're going to click enter, and as you can see, it says unknown or incomplete command, and that is normal. All we're going to do over here is we're then going to press T, and then up arrow on your keyboard, and it automatically has those coordinates set in for you. So then we're gonna then put in the coordinates of this right here, and then we're gonna click replace, and boom. Uh-oh, I seem to have missed a little bit. We're gonna have to adjust the coordinates right here. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Just gotta change this right here. Hopefully, now that I'm looking straight down, should work. Oh, and boom, we have the coordinates of our golden chest plate right here. So then once we have that all set in, all we're going to do is Control A and Control C. So then we're going to take that command and just put it right here. So after the word run, and then we're going to have a space, and then boom, put it right in there. But of course I got to remove the slash, and we have our command all set in. So the only thing that you need to remember to change is, of course, the word where it says chest, and then what number this coordinates to. So if this is 4, and we want this the first chest to be cycled through, we're going to put the number 1. If this is the second chest, then we got to change this to 2. And since this is the third chest, it's gonna go to 3, and then 4, and it's pretty easy. You just gotta remember to do it. So I'm gonna put in these other coordinates in off camera real quick, and the only thing you gotta remember is right here to change this to your scoreboard and change this to your correct number. Alright, I'm back, and I have put in all the coordinates of each of these chests over here, and this chest right here. So now we're going to move on to the last part of our whole system. And one thing I forgot to say is remember to put all of these on repeat and always active. That you need to remember to do that. So then, what we're going to do is we need a way to activate our system. So right now there's nothing activating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our armor stand, and I'm going to place this down. This is going to be my entity that I'm having on my scoreboard. So if you're copying along and also putting down an armor stand, this is what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to place down our command block, and we're going to need to write slash scoreboard players add, and then at E, bracket, type equals, and then we're going to do our armor stand. It's right here. End your bracket, and then we're going to need to write our scoreboard. So I'm just going to use our chest scoreboard that I made earlier, and then we're going to add 1 every time. And this is the full command. This will be in the description also, so don't worry about copying it on your screen real quick. So then we're going to put it on repeat and keep it on needs or redstone. So then I go like that, and just to show you guys that this is working, I'm going to display it at the side of my screen, just so you guys see. Obviously, you're not going to want to do this if you're making a Hunger Games map, but this is just so you guys can see that this whole thing is working. So now if I were to grab a lever, I'm going to put it on here. Boom. As you can see, it's ticking up to floor 4 and then resetting. And as you can see, I can't open it because, you know, it's switching between them. And then, as you can see, if I turn this off, it'll stay at 3. Yeah, that's it. That's an issue right now. That's a big issue. So we need to put in our other command block, which is simply just turning this off. And to do that, all I like to do is I grab a redstone torch, repeater, and we're gonna need a building block. So then, all I like to do is I just do this, 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 and then boom, boom. Then we're going to have this right here, which is slash scoreboard, players reset. And then we're going to do all entities, because that's the easiest to type in. And then we're going to click chest and repeat, needs redstone. Bang. One thing I did mess up on, but it will be, you just copy and pasting commands in the description, so you won't notice, but I did say in the video, right here, I forgot to put the dots in the front instead of the back, which really messes with it. And that caused a lot of confusion, but in the description it has it where the dots are there, where they should be. They should not be in the back, they should be in the front. But if I pull the lever and we land on 1, we got our gold chest plate. Land on 3, diamond, and let's see if we can land on 2. Oh, I got 2 that time. Let's see, and boom, iron chest plate. So yeah, that's the whole system. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to tell me, and if you have any confusion or questions, be sure to put them in the comments. But I did hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.